Alright guys, we're back. Another episode. What the fuck's that, Puff? What is it? Fucking rape alarm going off. Right guys, we're back. Another episode. So today, we're heading... Turn that fucking thing off. We're heading to Shrewsbury. Is it Shrewsbury, Puff? Yeah, so Chris and the guys at the Blood Lab have kindly sorted out some therapy for me today. Obviously, if you guys know, if you've been following my journey, you know, I've got stage 4 arthritis on my shoulder, and obviously I've just done a show, and when we're getting so lean, there's no lubrication around the joints, so it caused me murders, and obviously post-show it's been causing me murders. So there's a new therapy called ozone therapy, I believe, and it's something like they inject some like oxygen into your into the obviously the wounded area. But the guys down here will tell you more. But thanks to Chris and the Blood Lab for organising this. So we're going to get down there now. I'm going to have some, well, I'm going to have chiropractor sort me out. I've never had a chiropractor work on me before, so I'm going to have 1 hour with a specialist chiropractor, and then I'm going to have that ozone therapy. But it's meal number 2 going down. Got some steak and rice. Done my cardio this morning. Done posing, done check-ins. So let's get on road. See you guys soon. Be in there for fucking eggs, yeah. I don't want it. You can't slip in. Life of a bodybuilder on road. Russian drivers, Russian taxi drivers. 210 got ozone therapy. I don't know what that's with. I believe it's at Strom Nutrition, Strom Sports Nutrition. So Rich from Strom sorted that out. So I am sponsored by the Blood Lab. They do all my blood work, my IV drips. I had the IV, last IV was Friday I believe, where I put 1.8 gram of glutathione in me, and a full panel of multivitamins, B12, vitamin C, potassium, everything I needed. I do feel magic off them, and I do highly recommend them. So these guys, Chris especially, sorted it out for me. Today's travel for here, and they've covered it all. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully it'll work on my shoulder. And then I'm back in some more IV, and that's on Friday. He's actually going to bump the glutathione drip to 3.5 grams, I believe. So what I've been doing is building it up every 10 days, see how much my body can tolerate and see what reaction I get off it. So at the minute I'm getting no reaction, but actually also is putting in, as well as the glutathione, is putting in some TB500 and the BPC, an intravenous drip, and the full multivitamin panel. So it should be a nice little cocktail going in my next Friday. I'm also going to get a full blood work done because I've started back on cycle now. So I'm going to make sure that everything's, obviously my markers are improved from last time post show, and that the IVs are working, and I'm going to prove to you guys that, you know, you can stay healthy during and after cycle if you do it right way. So we're about 40 minutes away. I got a meal in 15 minutes. I'll scran that, and I'll see you guys at the clinic. No mobility, 0 mobility, okay. And also
which shoulder is it? Left shoulder. Yeah,
mainly my rotator there.
Yeah.
No mobility at all, and it's like grinding.
Yeah.
I can't do certain movements, so I can't do like shoulder pressing.
Okay.
I can do like an incline chest.
Yeah.
Or like, say if I do train shoulders,
yeah.
Then at night I'll have like pain in my shoulder.
Yeah.
So I'll have to say don't ice it, let's say eat it, but ice works for me.
Yeah.
It takes like inflammation down.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah, exactly. Do you get affected by weather as well?
Pardon?
Do you get affected by weather? So if it gets cold and stuff, do you feel it? Not really.
Not really, no. I would say no. It's I'm training that much.
Yeah.
It's like mainly training.
Yeah.
It's mobility, but no mobility.
Yeah. After there, and how's that side?
It's like that, you know what's there?
Yeah. That's full. Yeah. Have you seen a physio before this?
I get deep tissue twice a week.
What do they do exactly?
It does like frees my scapula up,
Yeah.
my lats,
Like
my rear
massage.
delts, yeah, it goes in hard. So I've had something called single injection, have you heard of it? So basically it's hydrochloric acid and
Okay,
cortisone, a blend.
Yeah.
I've had that, and I went in from the back. It's supposed to last about 6 to 8 weeks, mine lasts 6 days basically,
Really?
through it.
Yeah.
So I think for me it's just like maintenance work, something's going to help me train and whatever else, you know.
Exactly.
I know it's, eventually I'm going to need a replacement.
Yeah, it's just.
So I went to see somebody called Leonard Funk, and he's based in Cheshire,
Yeah.
shoulder specialist, and he said, well, you can maintain it and like just like persevere with it.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to also change your bodybuilding career for a lot. So it's
100%. I like to.
sacrifice, so
Do you know what it was? I turned pro in 2019, and then
Yeah.
I know it will give me a bit of hassle. And I thought, is it because I'm dry? You know, what, lean, and then obviously you lose mobility, didn't you?
yeah.
Jokes are dry, and then it kept on like off season. I thought I'm have to get seen to. Then obviously we're talking about stage 4. I thought, you know, it's like the worst stage.
Yeah.
And at 34, I mean, like it's weird. Like it's one shoulder not over.
Do you have a family history of arthritis and
No.
stuff? Or have
No,
you had
no.
any like serious injuries to your shoulder? Or, like,
No.
nothing?
And it's osteo. It's not rheumatoid. Rheumatoid's.
Yeah,
that's down for-
yeah.
osteo is like what you call yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah,
it's
that's
weird.
your body doing.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm right-handed. It's my left shoulder,
Yeah.
and everything we do is for symmetry.
Yeah.
So you'd think it were both, wouldn't you? My right seems fine.
But do you have any issues anywhere else? Like
No.
low back?
My knee, one knee.
Your knee?
Opposite side.
Yeah.
Yeah, right knee, left shoulder.
Yeah. What's wrong with the knee?
It's just knackered, mate. So like, if I do like hack squat,
Yeah.
it just feels like a bit of a meat. My knees come away.
Yeah.
It really inflames on it. You know when I'm training legs, it really inflames
You
on
can
it.
see
Yeah.
it's got an inflammation on it.
It goes like there's a ball there.
Yeah.
Blebs up.
There's some li-
But only certain exercises do it.
Yeah. Hack squat is very
Terrible.
nice on the knees, yeah.
Terrible.
So
Thank you.
this is we do blood work here as well.
Yeah.
And also, so this is Aaron. He will be helping you.
Nice to meet you, buddy. I'm good, mate. You pal? Good.
So
Brilliant.
we do blood work and we do these things and
Amazing.
different things.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep on top of that health, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
How long have you had the shoulder issues for?
I've had it a while. So yeah, when I
Yeah.
prepped in 2019, I felt it most, and then I just fought it down to prep.
Yeah.
Fought it good, getting dry, getting lean, whatever else.
Yeah.
I reckon it's been since about 2018.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
A good 3-4 years. But running, I got scanned after my show 2019, early 2020.
Yeah. You used to also struggle with that kind of movement
Yeah.
and everything. Do you do anything before training, or do you do any like rehab or any releases, anything to help at all, or do you just rely on your therapist?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I'll be honest. I do loads of warm-ups.
Yeah.
I train high rep ranges, so everything I do.
Yeah.
Say if I do chest, I start with flies first and do like
Yeah.
some like weighted stretches. So like my first few exercises will be weighted stretches.
Yeah.
But I find no seems to work. So like I just did a training camp in Dubai.
Yeah.
We've been there for 2 months. So my mate Jamie Dorigo, who he was training with me, he was seeing a therapist. He's got a bit of a shoulder injury, but not like mine. Tempted loads of band work and mobility work and whatever else. You know, it's like you go in and you don't end up doing it.
The thing is, it's one of those things. If you have a really busy day, or
Yeah.
if you just want to get a quick session in,
Yeah.
that's the stuff you're going to leave out, because you need to get your main work done. Like everybody does it. It's a really tricky one, and that's why a lot of people rely on therapists to do the work.
Yeah, so I get two an hour and a half sessions a week.
Yeah.
I stretch every morning my legs.
Yeah.
I do cardio, then I do like advanced stretches on my knees and my glutes.
Yeah.
But just mainly for that knee. So I do
Yeah.
stairmaster, you see. But for shoulder, no, I don't. But I do loads of warm-ups. Loads of warm sets.
Does it help?
Some days are better than others, mate. Some days I go in gym and literally I could like I feel like smashing gym up because
Yeah.
let's say if I'm doing my back, if I'm doing a pull down, some days I can't even pull down without even concentrating on that shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that mind to muscle connection. All I concentrate is that shoulder.
Yeah. So when you have your treatment done, do you notice your range of motion gets better, or does it change? Or do you ever check
It
it?
does improve, yeah.
Yeah, it
It does
does.
improve, yeah.
How long does it take for it to come back, or go back to normal?
It all depends. So like say I have treatment on a Sunday. Monday is pull day for me.
Yeah.
So it's not so bad. It's mainly when I do a push day, like I
Yeah.
do a chest or I've stopped training delts, so I'll do chest and a bit of side delts. So I'll do no front delt work at all. That inflames it most. It all depends. So like I'm on a Smith machine doing a push.
Yeah.
Some days I can just feel it and it just blows it up and you can see it. Literally for the rest of the day I'm sat with a bag of peas on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Like it's daft it sounds, you know. But I know my career's not going to be maybe as long as other people, so I'm trying to get it all in now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why I'm meeting loads of shows now, you know, because I think to myself, you know, while I'm at my best, might as well do it now. It's mainly for longevity now and quality of life. And like, so obviously I've got 2 kids and stuff.
Yeah.
If like coming to see you or like doing this kind of work is going to hate me anyway,
Yeah.
I'll 100% do it because,
Yeah.
you know, I love bodybuilding, I love the sport.
Yeah.
If it's getting to a stage where I'm at gym, I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Some days I hate it and I can't concentrate on what else apart from that.
Yeah.
So I think, fuck this.
Yeah. And I think obviously sorting your shoulder out, it's not just an investment in your career, it's an investment in your future life. Because obviously
100%.
after bodybuilding you want to have a life. And that's the thing, you have to look at that as well. Because a lot of people, like, I was always taught like every person is an athlete in themselves. Like we have, I can treat like high-end athletes, but then you have grandma, she's an athlete, she wants to lift her grandson. Like that's something that she wants to
kids,
do.
I want to play with my kids afterwards and whatever, you know.
Exactly, and that's kind of, so I think the goal is to get you range of motion back, but I think the long-term goal is to have you not completely fucked up.
It's true,
exactly. So it's kind of
preserving what I've got.
Exactly.
And making the best out where I've got and, you know, make it more comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I know for a fact it's never going to be brand new.
Yeah. Do you have like aches and pains every day, or is it movement based? Like you get rest pain?
Some days are like, it's like pure toothache. It's like,
Where
I can't concentrate.
Is it on the front or?
Do you know the weird thing is? Arthritis is supposed to be like spreading it around or whatever.
Yeah.
This is direct. I can literally put my finger on it where it is. It's like there.
Yeah. And is it tender to touch as well?
No.
No.
I can feel where it is. It's weird as all. So I thought arthritis was supposed to be like, but no, I've got no cartilage left in them pictures.
Yeah.
This feels like there's something there, you know, like feels like a trapped nerve, something's trapped.
Yeah. So there's an interesting thing with any kind of scan you do.
Yeah.
So you always have that thing where somebody can be like fucked up, like you, on the scan and have no pain. Somebody can have nothing wrong with them, like the scan looks absolutely fine, like it's perfect.
But then
and they
and
they got loads of pain. Like a scan doesn't tell you the whole story. It gives you a clue on what's kind of going on. So you have to take the scan, the history, and everything else, and put it together, and then make kind of a judgment. Exactly. So just because the scan says something doesn't mean that whatever the doctor said is the whole truth. Like obviously he probably said like, oh, your career's over. It's not really. It's just his interpretation. I've treated a few people with OA, like quite severe, and just so you always have that thing where cartilage on like bone and bone is going to cause a lot of pain. What's going to cause a lot of pain is also the muscles contracting. So obviously that movement being stuck is obviously partially the joint, but also your muscles being really tight. I'm sure if I when I have a feel, it's going to be quite tender when I have a feel. Muscles is always going to contribute to the pain and to the limited range of motion, which is why you can always do something. And the tricky thing is going to be how much we can actually do, and that's what we're not going to know until we've done a few, until you've done a few treatments and you've tried it. We're going to know kind of where we are. I always can't promise you anything because we literally don't know. But it's always worth a go, and I think the main goal is for that pain, the pinprick pain, to kind of ease off, and for your range of motion to come back a little bit.
It's no point looking good on the outside, you can't look good inside, you know.
Exactly.
And that's true, people spend the money trying to make
it's
this
an
look
investment.
good.
At the end of the day, it's an investment.
But internally you need to spend the money as well.
Exactly. So I'm just going to have a feel of some muscles. I'm going to have a feel of muscle called infraspinatus, which I'm sure you've heard about. How's that feeling?
I can feel that.
If I hold that pressure,
I can feel some of that.
does that go into the front of the shoulder as well?
No, it's just back. It's there, I can feel a little pain there. It's like you're getting some of that, you know what I mean?
So infraspinatus is literally the muscle that does that. It's one of the muscles that do that movement. That's what I'm just going to here first, because that's kind of the main thing. Get your therapist to do subscap. Because I improved it really quite well. So I could see, like you got that, but it was it was that movement.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Just scooping it around there.
Exactly. So that'll be a key thing. If you'd like on your front for me, we'll do some massage around the area as well. Right, so we're gonna do massage of kind of the area. We're gonna do your lats, the rear delts, the upper spinators.
You ain't needing oil with warm it up. No.
If it's too painful at any point, just let me
No,
know.
I'm pretty good with it.
Yes.
Pretty good with it.
We've done with this for fucking years now.
Yeah.
So you can get a bit sore after treatment.
Yeah.
I'm sure you, however you usually respond to your normal treatments, I expect you to
I'm pretty alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Drink plenty of fluid and
Good.
I've got hamstring later.
Oh, nice.
Training later. I'll let you know if I pass out, I'll blame you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Shoulder feels good but I passed out.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I've got to hand the trophy out, mate. I've got to hand the trophy out to the winner.
Oh, nice.
We Arnold, I'm letting you talk that shit, mate. That was that, did you? I should have been doing the show, man, it's a joke.
Yeah. What show did you do? You did the
Alicante, yeah. Come back 8, about 20.
Well, that's good. Was
My
that your first
pro debut? Yeah, in open class.
I mean, that's not bad, is it?
No, I beat some like Olympians, loads of Olympians.
Okay.
And the thing is, I've been shooting for 212 since like I got pro.
Yeah.
I've been aiming for 212 and I just couldn't make weight, so I've had no off season or anything. I'm already just £20 up from stage weight.
Yeah.
So I reckon my next outing, which will be, I can't say yet, I'm going to reveal it on this video later. But it'll not be too far away. I should have been at Arnold's though.
Yeah.
They told me I applied too late, even
okay.
though they'd handed 2 special invites out already.
Yeah.
You know, and people dropped out, so if they wanted me in, I could have been in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of exercises I can't do. So like, I used to be known for pressing like 90 or 100 kilo dumbbells.
Yeah.
I used to be like my party trick, come down and train shoulders and do it. And this is the reason why, because my shoulder's done.
Yeah.
So I can't do any pressing now on shoulders, and it's my favourite exercise, shoulders. I love it, shoulders.
Yeah.
So I literally do side lateral raises for shoulders, that's it. But to be honest, it's a pretty dominant body part for me, so as long as I keep popping them up, I'm alright.
No, I'm good, I've got everything.
Okay, so I'm going to do the Graston stuff. I don't know how the tools looked in the past for you, but this is how it looked like. So if you can bring your arm up over like that and stretch the lats. We're going to scrape this bit here and kind of the lats and a little bit down here as well. It can get bruised, just so you're aware.
Okay.
That's obviously normal. How's that feeling?
Yeah, it's okay.
Some people say that it's kind of the noise that makes it worse.
Yeah. I think it's made me armpit.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts a bit, tickles.
Yeah, yeah. It's a really weird torture, isn't it?
Yeah. So ticklish. I like it on legs. It feels nice on legs.
Yeah.
Look down ribbon, it's like ticklish.
Yeah. No, you should laugh or cry.
Yeah. But I look tough on camera, so I best start laughing on it.
Yes. Right, I'm gonna wipe off the oil.
Yeah.
So you can see it's kind of, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of red and it's a little bit bruised. So if that comes out with bruising, that's
cool.
normal. Right, if you have a seat for me. So obviously your range of motion is pretty much the same now.
Yeah.
So that's obviously optimal from a symmetry point of.
It's still a bit.
Yeah, that will probably be this bit.
Yeah, I can feel it there.
Yeah. So if you get your therapist, like if you want to come and see me every now and again, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I would suggest maybe once or twice a week in the beginning. More than that, because you want it to be like properly released.
Yeah.
But if you want to come and see me, obviously just give me a message or have Chris message.
Yeah, wicked.
And like I said, because we can restore the range of motion, that means that although you have a structural problem, the muscles are causing a lot of damage to you anyway.
Because I said to him, I said to that shoulder specialist, what about if I lost some weight, if I packed in bodybuilding, I just like try and go, you know, like obviously molding a lot of tissue around it. So it would make a difference because it's like internal, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously muscle mass and tight muscle is going to cause a lot of issues.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
It's not going to change the structure.
No.
Component to it.
No.
Very much clicking. It's probably like just releasing a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to do something called voodoo flossing. I'm just going to wipe off the oil first. So voodoo flossing, it's called voodoo flossing because it's kind of, people don't really know how it works. It just works kind of like a voodoo kind of thing. You get the band, so if you do find that this works, you can get the band from kind of, and you just search for Amazon voodoo flossing and it'll come up. It's basically just like a band. A rubber band. So we're going to wrap it around your shoulder. I'm going to do some movements for you, and then you're going to do some movements yourself.
Cool.
And people say that it just feels like the shoulder feels lighter. It's a little bit easier. So it will be wrapped quite tight, so your arm will kind of fall asleep, which is absolutely normal. But it can happen just so you're aware. So if you have your arm onto my shoulder, because your shoulder, you see how many revolutions we can get from this. This is actually based from powerlifting. You know they wrap knees and stuff, and they realised, oh, knees actually feels quite good after wrapping them. So they tried this with like the rubber band and stuff. It actually seems to be working quite well, especially with arthritis actually. Right, so you just relax your arm. I'm going to just move your shoulder. Whereabouts does it hurt?
That front with it.
In there.
Oh, it's a weird feeling.
It's actually a really useful tool, but it does feel a bit strange the first time you're doing it. Good. So if you can do the moves, if you start off, bring your arm up like that and try and push it as far as you can go. Good. And all the way down. Just keep doing that. Good, and two more of that movement. Perfect, and then out to your side. Like that.
Like that?
Yeah. Good, and then up to the side, and then go all the way down, and then push it all the way up there. And then if you can do like an overhead press kind of movement. I bet your arm is like fully asleep now. Yeah.
That's spaghetti.
Good, and one more. Good. Get this off. Get in that bucket. Right, if you just shake that loose a little bit, get some blood back in. Right, when you're ready, just have a feel, see how it feels now after when it's alive again.
Arm feels weird.
Like occlusion training, but like...
Yeah, it is,
Yeah. Yeah, that is still tiny bits different, but it's definitely...
But it's gone a bit more, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely like...
Definitely.
It's more like acceptable difference now. But yeah, I think that's a decent first session.
Yeah, definitely.
So like yeah, a voodoo flossing band.
Yeah.
You can get either your therapist to get one,
Yeah.
or you can get one yourself, and you can even do it before training.
Yeah,
because it does just feel a little bit easier to move.
Yeah.
And they're super cheap. They're like, I don't know, 6 quid, 5 quid.
Yeah.
They're ridiculously cheap, so it's definitely worth an investment.
Yeah. Just getting someone to wrap it that tight, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, just get someone to do it for you.
Yeah.
Do so. So
Wrap it around here.
Yeah, so you just want to get it like around the shoulder joint. I know
Okay.
because your shoulders are quite big anyway.
Yeah.
So if you do find that it's not doing enough, sometimes on really like I could potentially even use 2 bands on you just because of the size of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, get 2 if you want to use 1. Try 2 if you want to. As long as you get around the joint, especially around this bit here.
Yeah.
And that's where the tricky bit is. That's why it's sometimes good to have 2 bands. So yeah, try that. Talk to your therapist about the Graston and the subscap and the lats and everything. Do the gun.
Yeah.
Even if you do like massage, like get the thumb in or get something.
Really into that.
Because what you can do is, because obviously it's very like just doing the subscap and doing that will help massively.
Right.
So even if you just do that before training, get your that training partner to do it, whatever. Like exactly. That could potentially just help you get through the session.
Yeah.
And if it's painful during the session, try that as well. Because I think sometimes it's more about getting through a session, finishing it,
Process.
and then so.
Yeah, then put the ice on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I find myself getting like a fucking bar and stick it into it,
I
like
mean,
going like that.
You can
You know,
do that. Like sometimes whatever you're like, what you feel like doing is probably what's gonna help you. Like your intention, like your intuition. So yeah, you can do that as well. But I'm not like I wouldn't be too like hung up on your diagnosis about arthritis because we have done quite a bit. It's obviously trying to manage it and making sure it doesn't.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Making sure your range of motion is equal.
Pain management, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I mean.
I've not had my right one scanned, you know.
Yeah.
I only had this one scanned. It'd probably come back that this has got something going off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
this
like.
This is the thing, because most of the people would argue that you need to look at both, because although that is fact, that might be equal as fact. You don't know. Like that could just be how your anatomy is. Obviously, stage 4 is stage 4 at the end of the day, but it could just be that that's how your shoulders look like, and that's why sometimes you need to compare to the other side. That's why I have you do it on both sides, because we need to know how the difference is to the good side.
Definitely.
So I think
everything we just symmetry, so it's like it's got to
exactly.
Right.
And I think long term, I'd look to, because the range of motion on that is not great. We're trying to get that to match that.
Exactly.
But long term, I'd look at getting that range of motion a little bit better to follow.
Right,
Because that's kind of the long term, but like short term, we need to fix that to make sure that is kind of equal to that.
Yeah,
but
just kind of save my
exactly. But long term, I'd look at getting that sorted as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fucking wrap me up like a mummy, G. No, good man. It's different stuff, isn't it? It's like, it's just obviously like she said, both shoulders are knackered, not just one. But obviously I had the diagnosis in one shoulder. Like I said, I'll try anything if it's gonna like save my career. But if somebody told me that it was gonna absolutely, if I carried on doing this for the next 5 years and I'm gonna be disabled, I'd pull it. But nobody's told me that yet, so I think it's kind of just like working around what I've got, you know what I mean? So good, something different, you know what I mean? I'll be taking a lot away from this. Like obviously to my guy Jay back home, I can tell him where I want to treat him more and really getting that subscap and lats, you know what I mean? So, right buddy.
Right.
Ready?
Size on you?
Yeah. I got a special treatment she's given me.
Yeah? Works well, doesn't it? Get you there to sit down there. Which shoulder is it that's
It's my left shoulder, buddy.
Your left shoulder?
Yeah, I don't know if I give you a bit of a rundown.
I just spoke to everybody is now, but what can you tell me?
Yeah, so 2019 got diagnosed with stage 4 arthritis. I went to see something called Leonard Funk, based in Cheshire, shoulder specialist. And he said basically, well, I can manage the pain, don't do anything with it. Since then, I've had hydrochloric acid and cortisone done a few times. And then I went to Budapest, I had stem cell treatment, but I had it through fat transfer. So they did a liposuction with bone, put it on my shoulder, it didn't work. Made it kind of worse. I had to try it, mate, I had to try it.
I was going to say, how are you managing your pain now?
So I've changed my training to, I don't do anything overhead pressing, I don't do heavy dumbbell presses. So basically all I do for my shoulders now is side lateral raises. I don't find pain on that. Anything that lowers my front, even like an incline press at a certain angle, it's murders, mate. So I sit with like a bag of peas on me often. That's what stage I'm at.
So how much mobility have you got in your shoulders? Can you raise them above the 30-degree mark?
Yes, you want me this way? Yeah.
Alright, okay. Yep. So it's causing you a bit of discomfort right in there.
So like, see if I put them up like this.
Yeah.
That one goes a bit further back.
Okay, alright. So let's see if we can address that with some ozone injections.
Amazing.
Alright, very sensitive there. I'll have a bit of a poke around and feel what I can feel. Alright, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a clean with an alcohol wipe.
Yeah, no problem.
And some of the difficulties that you have with such heavily muscled people as yourself is finding the landmarks, because you want to find the bones.
Right. Is it going to bone or is it going to...
No, it's not going to G-bone.
No.
Because the gas, it dissipates very readily into the areas we want it to go to.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm just going to have a little bit of a feel around.
Yeah.
Put your hand down by your side, just relax down. That's good work. Okay, collarbone. Perfect. Joint, the discomfort that you feel, it feels like a little like a nettle sting that then leaves you.
Yeah.
Feeling that you've got maybe a hard punch.
Okay, yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost thing.
Doing something. Super well done. For the gas.
Yeah.
So the areas that we've got the glenohumeral joint here that we've aimed for.
Okay.
For a point at the front of your collarbone.
Yeah.
So that goes into the joint itself. As there's this one here. So this is the subacromial space that we've got between the humerus and the rest of the shoulder girdle. So I'm going to do a couple of small injections around the front of your delt, so I'll use a smaller needle for that. So between what Evelina's done to loosen up whatever's tight and the ozone injections, what we're anticipating is that you will feel better, you will have an increased range of movement and less discomfort while you're doing it.
So, you know the time period from like, so I've seen you guys, will it start to increase over today, tomorrow, how does it work? Today. And how long does it use the last time, mate? Is it based on the
based on the individual and how much damage is there, because yours is going to be a long-term wear and tear kind of thing.
Yeah.
The relief that you get won't be as long as someone who has, for example, like a rotator cuff issue.
Okay,
You've actually got bone on bone grinding going on. So it's going to be more of a maintenance kind of a thing rather than a fix.
Are we talking days or weeks or?
Weeks.
Oh, well, yeah, fair enough.
So let's hope that's the way.
So if I could like judge it basically, if it lasted 2 to 3 weeks and I thought, right, I've got a 12-week camp coming for a prep, I could think, right, I can kind of gauge it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I've got to get it through it for that long, you know.
Yeah. Whether the ozone machine will be here or back at home where I live in Halifax.
I'm Barnsley. So it's like, so you're based either here or?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Doing the assessment on you.
I'll be hopefully ozoned out, man.
Let me just put some
Ozone, man.
Just relax the quads.
Yeah.
start to tense your quad like you're doing a leg extension.
Yeah.
And I'm pressing on your kneecap. You're all right.
I can feel it.
Okay.
Straight away.
Okay. What about the other one? So relax the quad.
Yeah.
Tense. No, not so bad.
Nothing.
So this one.
Yeah.
Much better.
Nothing, mate. It's weird, that. So the solution you put in, what is that?
It's not a solution, it's the gas. It's the gas itself.
So
Yeah.
gas.
Yeah, people think that's crazy, you can't inject gas. Yeah, flicking out air bubbles, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not an issue at all. In fact, it's been a myth really. For anyone to cause themselves a mischief, you'd need to be injecting something like about 60-70 mils worth of air directly into
So
the vein.
people are threatening a little bubble.
Oh, I don't need to bubble that at all. Like when we do anything that's on an emergency situation, you just bang it, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're alright. So I need to be nice and relaxed. I'm going to go from two aspects. I'm going to be doing this as an interjoint injection.
Okay.
So it's going to be going underneath your kneecap to lubricate everything up, and I'll get you to bend your knees at 90 degrees. So, stay relaxed. Got the gas in there?
Yeah.
You felt that one too?
Bit of a nippy, yeah. Oh, that's come out. It feels nice to just pulled them. Yeah. Easy with it.
We're doing this in exactly the same way as what we would do a cortisone injection. What I'll get you to do now is bend your knee to 90 degrees. That's well infused with ozone, that's exactly what I want.
Gas still.
Yeah. Still got time.
Fart in car, well, me off.
What you should, what we want.
I'm stuck here, I think. Oh.
That's why we put that there. Yeah.
Surprise.
Good on you.
There we go. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate your time, mate.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I hope it works for you. I really hope it does something. Good, yeah. It didn't really become my knee as well.
Yeah, most definitely.
Lost in my knee. My knee already. I can still feel it already.
Yeah.
Feels like it's eased off.
Good.
My shoulder, honestly, was a little back in a few, and then
Yeah.
put plenty of shots in it. It feels like I've had a little jab in it. So hopefully the next couple of days.
Yeah, most people who've had the injection in the shoulder say that it does feel a bit stiff, and then it just gets
Yeah.
better.
But my knee straight away, I can feel it.
Good.
It's loosening it off.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Doesn't feel like it's gonna do anything, but then
No.
try it and it's fucking magic.
Yeah. I said to him, "What liquid you put in?" He said, "It's air."
Yeah.
Oh, it's madness, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just shows it, technology.
Yeah.
Really appreciate your time. Thanks very much.
Yeah, no worries.
And we'll get it booked in again.
Yeah, just either message me or have Chris
Yeah, wicked,
sign off
yeah.
like you did before, and then yeah, you're welcome
Really
anytime.
appreciate you guys. Thanks very much.
No
I'll
worries.
keep you posted and everything anyway.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
Right, safe travels.
See you later. Yeah, thank you.
I didn't like that, mate.
I'm a fucking gangster, aren't I? See, I had to handle it like a boss on camera. I really like, yeah, fucking little bastard. I didn't get it. It were, my knees eased off straight away. And my knee has eased off. My delt, it feels like I've had fucking 9 mil in it. Right, guys, just come out of Strom headquarters. Really appreciate the guys down here for doing the little treatment on me. Appreciate Chris at the Blood Lab for setting all this up, making it possible. It's good to know that people's got my back and really supporting my journey, you know, my pro career. You know, it's all good and well, looking good on the outside, but you need to maintain what's going off in the inside. And if I can get a few more % out of my career and perform at like a more optimal level. I'm going to do anything in my power to get it done, best believe that. So once again, thanks to the guys at Strom. I've had a chiropractor work on me. It's just something new, you know what I mean? You know, new treatments, working on my mobility, and hopefully, you know, I'll see some big results from this ozone therapy. It's the first time I've heard of this ozone therapy, but it's safe to say I wasn't going to have it on my knee, but I thought, fuck it, you know what, while I'm here, let's have it done. And it's eased off a bit already, so which is a plus sign. My delt, no joke, it feels like I've pinned about 9 mil in it. It's sore, but hopefully in the next couple of days you'll start see some development from that, bro. But we're going to jump in the motor now. Got another meal to take you on, and then we're going to go and hit some hamstrings, won't we? Thanks to Pav, the big sexy Russian driver, for taking me down. But next time you see me, guys, we'll be at meal number 4, pre-workout. Meal number 4, pre-workout meal. It's not my usual pre-workout meal, but you know, like I said, today's been a bit of a mix-up, so I have to prioritise getting this treatment done. So I'm going to do 190 gram of fillet steak, 75 gram of rice, 2 gram of salt. Big dog's putting in work. He's got a bit of leftover salmon on spoon. He's got baby rice. He's a fucking animal. Different breed, them Russians. Different fucking breed. Multitasking at its finest. Nail this. I'm gonna get back in about an hour's time. Get a pre-workout in. Pre-workout drink, which will be serving a wildfire, serving a pump, Raw Sports Nutrition. Make sure you use my code TMU20 if you're buying it online, and then I'm going to smash some motherfucking hamstrings. Feel good. So, we've all been waiting for it, the big announcement. What is it, Pav?
5 weeks.
Pav is really a female. It's a chick with a dick. It's a chick with a dick. Starting a bit of test beards coming through, but it's still got a clitoris. No, all serious note, guys. You know, obviously I competed in Alicante. I was fucking obviously buzzing with result. 8th out of 20 man in that lineup, you know, I'm not gonna lie. It's a big achievement, man, but you know, for me, bodybuilding is much more the competitive side, much more than just being on stage and just mixing it up. Bodybuilding to me is, I do this as a whole. I do it with the TMU family. I do it for my kids, my missus, everybody who comes and supports the journey. So a lot of people come to watch me at that show, including my kids, my missus, you know, the big TMU fan. And I just couldn't take the moment in. I got 6 show day, and anybody knows me knows that, you know, if I'd have walked out on that stage and I'd have been put in the middle of that second call out, me now we're in 6th to 9th place, I should have been fucking pumped, I should have been gassed, I should have been fucking full of emotion, full drive, you know. And even though I blagged it on stage with a big smile on my face, really I was fucking burning inside. I was backstage, my head were in my hands, I literally couldn't even walk. Obviously nearly shit myself on stage, and I just I couldn't take the moment in my pro debut. And it took for like a week after the show, seeing pictures, people talking about it, share it online on social media, for me to like take in the moment, but I still didn't take it in properly. So what I'm getting at, guys, is for me, I've got unfinished business. I don't mean my placing, I'm happy with my placing, you know what I mean? I know it's time served and I should be proud of my achievements, but for me, I reckon I need to go again. So from Alicante, obviously I've done a controlled rebound, making sure I was healthy, got the blood done with Chris at the blood lab, and everything come back nice. I've had multiple IV drips, and really been controlling my health and what's going in my body. Obviously after last show, I really managing fatigue, Pav, 1 hour, coming in the gym and I felt beat up, and I'm really tired, so I've really prioritised my recovery, training once a day, backing off cardio a little bit, and just controlling my output. My food's in a really good spot right now. My body weight's around 20 pound up from stage, and I'm only holding sub water. I mean, I did photos this morning, arse is still like a warm-up unit, so you know, we're still in range, man. So since the last show, I've kind of had it in mind, shall I do San Marino, it's now called, the Italy Cup, Yamamoto Nutrition, and I've been kind of shooting for that, but I've not wanted to announce things because one, I didn't want to put pressure on myself, you know, doing the announcement, and two, I was unsure about whether to do it or not, thinking it's 8 weeks away from my last show, it's not close by, you know, can I hold it for 8 weeks, can I push for 8 weeks? So what I'm saying is we're fucking all in, we're doing the show, it's as simple as that, you know. I train like I'm competing anyway, I do the dieting easy, I get up, do the cardio, you know, I'm motivating my clients and you guys on a daily. So, you know, for me mentally, I need to do this. You know, I feel like I'm in a good spot. So, here it is, with 5 week out, baby. Italy, get the fucking carbonara and the pizza on the go, cause man's packed his bag, I'm ready to do it. So I think I'll be bringing something different this time, you know. I'm bigger, I'm more confident that I'll bring something, you know, very similar condition wise. I never sacrifice condition, but I reckon I can be on stage. I'll call it now between 228 and 230, which should be 8 to 10 pound up from my show, my pro debut, which is going to be on Mazza. It's going to be something different. So guys, there it is, with 5 weeks fucking out. Let's get behind the pit bull. Let's create some momentum. We're all on this journey together. Time waits for no man. Barnsley Pitbull, gas mark 10 all day. T-Man some shutdown. Let's fucking go.